Good morning, third grade. I'm going to attempt this again. I think this is now my third attempt. I'm not having any luck with my videos this morning. I know that's not a big deal to you guys. You guys have never experienced that, right? Where the video doesn't want to upload? Well, it's not uploading today. Basically, what I'm doing is just like we did with our op hand. I just traced my hand to come up with the composition of my hand, the shape. And if you notice my thumb, it's a little different than when you look at it from above, from a bird's eye view. It's more from a side view. It's called a three-quarter view. And the same thing is happening with my pinky. And when I go to draw these two areas, it's going to look a little different. I'm going to start with these three fingers first, my index finger. And I'm going to draw the nail. If you notice, there's some skin here on both sides, and then your nail itself. And so there's a curve here, which creates a triangular shape when you create this form. This is more almost rectangular, but then curved on the ends and curved on this end. So it's straighter here, and then curved on both ends, almost like an oval. And then there's a little bit of a line there for the fingernail itself. And then this, I believe, is called where the cuticle is at. You can see that roundness is almost like a rainbow across the top of your finger. And you can see different shades value in that. Mine are kind of nicked up because being an old man, I get my fingers beat up with a hammer and all. Do a lot of construction and stuff. Building things, painting things. Over the years, my fingers have gotten kind of beaten up. And this one's the same. I'm going to draw that vertical line and then put a curve on the end of it and a curve at the top and then another curve here in the center, leaving quite a bit of space here between the nail and that cuticle area. Now the pinky, again, it's going to be more of a sideways view. We're seeing this part here and then the top here. So it's going to have a different angle. It's going to look a little different because we're seeing part of the top of the nail here. If that makes sense, I hope. Same thing on the thumb. I'm going to slide my thumb over here so I can see it, so I can draw it here. There's a curve that comes this way and then down, and we're seeing less of the flesh, the skin on this side. We're seeing more of just the top of the nail. And then this curve will go this way and like that. I think that's looking pretty realistic so far, just for the outline, for the contour of the hand and the little bit of details of the fingers. Now we're going to focus on our knuckles. There's three knuckles. There's one here, and one here. I'm going to start with the index finger. I'm just going to use three lines to represent that. These fall halfway in between. Some space here, and then there's another one right here where it meets the hand. It's not as prominent like these, but it is there. That's where that part of the knuckle is. I'm just going to represent it that way. Represent means to just create the illusion of or suggestion of. Now notice these knuckles. These two are pretty close, but then my index or my ring finger is much lower. So they're not lining up perfectly straight across from each other. It's because our fingers are different lengths. Notice how different. This one's much longer and this one's shorter, and then this one's extremely short. I think I'm going to stop the video now, and then I'm going to show the shading in a minute because I've had some problems with it saving. So I'm thinking maybe if it's shorter, it might save better. I'm going to try this.